The Poetry Corner. The Poetry Corner. The Poetry Corner. The Poetry Corner.
The Poetry Corner.
The Poetry Corner.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there in the poetry world? We got a tight schedule tonight. We got a lot of good guests on here. We're gonna spit that spit and talk that talk. Another Tuesday, Poetry Corner. So we're gonna get this thing going. Our first guest tonight is Valerie.
Hi,
How you doing, Valerie?
I'm great, thank you.
All right, thank you for coming on the show tonight. Why don't you let everybody in the audience and out there in the poetry world know what you got going on, who you are.
Excellent, thank you. I'm Valerie Lorraine, and you can find me on Facebook at Valerie Lorraine, poetic author, or on IG, Valerie Lorraine _ poetic author. I am the author of Falling, which is available on Amazon and Kindle or paperback. You can also DM me for a signed author's copy. I have another book coming out in summer 2022, which is My Life Untitled.
Okay. Is it poetry?
It is, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And it's about your life?
It is.
Okay.
Very much so.
I wanted to do something like that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
I also host several IG poetry shows. So I host one on Tuesday nights. It's called Trippin' for Poetry, 10 p.m. on Poets Anonymous Inc. I host Starfield Saturdays on my channel, Valerie Lorraine _ poetic author, 10 p.m. on Saturday nights. And I also am the curator of a page for the arts, which includes poetry and discussions surrounding all kinds of arts and interests, which is on Origin of Thought on IG as well.
Oh, that's what's up. So
Yeah.
I know you got some poetry for us tonight.
I do. This first piece is called Crimson Shadows, a Nightmare. Reaching out to the no one standing at the edge of time, fearless to who it might be. Grim as the hand of death is, it would be more welcome than losing these memories. Fragments become visible. I pull my hand back. Crimson shadows dance at the edge of light, closing in on you. Misty black hands with blood lush aura reach out. I'd say goodbye, but I remain voiceless. My eyes haze and dare to flow. Even now, sorrow fills the space between us. Do not let your feet waltz with the crimson shadow, as it tempts you away. Cold is my soul, barren as honesty, lost as the truth. The air fragrant with despondency. Crimson backs into the shadows from whence it came. My focus pursues. You are already gone, before kindness entered. You are my poetry, locked in words untold, still dancing on lips, slipping away with tears, falling away from me with the dawn of awakening. Valerie Lorraine.
All right, that's what's up. Thank you for that beautiful, nice piece.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Enjoy that. All right. Double R. How you doing tonight?
Not bad. How are you?
Okay. All right, my brother. Why don't you let everybody know who you are, Where you from? What you got going on?
Yeah, for sure, man.
The mic is yours.
Um, my name is Rahman. My pen name is Ramrock Speaks. Um, Jamaican bred. Uh, Migrated to Canada, Toronto, Canada. Poet, um, event planner, poet/event planner. Also huge in the IG streets on the shows. On Monday nights, I do a live prompt writing show on a channel called At Poetry Battles. On Tuesday nights, which would be directly after this, I'll be doing a vulnerable vibes, which is you bring your vulnerable pieces and we have conversation around it. And on Wednesdays, I do my own poetry show on my channel on Ramrock_speaks, and it's called Wagwan Wednesdays. And on Sundays, I do a show on relationships. It's called Sail or Sink on Origin of Thought. Currently, I am working on, just finished my manuscript, just working on cover art and all that fun stuff for hopefully a summer 2022 release of my first book.
Okay, that's what's up. That's peace. Word. Good luck with everything you got going on, brother. Word
Thanks,
up.
man.
We definitely
Thank you,
gonna
thank you,
join in
thank
and
you.
catch you on all that. What you got for us tonight?
All right, I got a piece called Preface. It all began with a grimacing stare, coupled up with pent up passion and pain, finding its release in tears. A saga permanently scribed behind chestnut irises, pensive and cautiously inviting. The world reflected so inferior and minuscule in her gaze. Concerned hearts sought answers with a smile, hoping she'd find solace from her endless cry. My core quaked with quivering cadence in quest to quell the ache from her inner quarrel. Invested in her prologue, I wiped away the conflict from her cheeks and proceeded to unearth the plot that made her voice so weak. Caught in her cornea were layers of regret, so I painstakingly peeled apart the waterlogged pages of her past, determined to delve further past the tabled contents and into the climax, intrigued to comprehend the tale in its entirety. Transfixed on her countenance, I convinced myself that I wanted to be the new character introduced in her story. So I expressed, there's a promise in your smile, and I planned to be the protagonist who prevents your cries. I know it's sudden, and you're probably wondering why. Well, my reason is clear and divine. There's a poem in your eyes, and I want to be the last line. Poem.
All right, brother. All right. That's what's dope. You know what I mean? See, we starting this off right tonight. Melodic Storm.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay, and yourself? Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And you're welcome.
Thank you. So this piece is more of a spoken word piece. It's pretty short. It's called I Am My Sister's Keeper.
Okay.
I am my sister's keeper, and in her I choose to confide. The irony of our connection is I see myself in her eyes, young and intellectually sound, but emotionally strained, searching for her purpose, constantly hitting that brick wall of defeat, rejection, and the cycle continues. Often looking for different hues, but coming up with 50 shades of blue, indigo, periwinkle, superhero blue, navy blue, and far too often black and blue. Whether it's her ego, her pride, or her person. I remember her to never, I remind her to never let it bruise her spirit. I am my sister's keeper. I am her confidant. I am her shoulder to lean on in times of despair. I am her comedian when she needs to laugh. I am her voice of reason when irrational thoughts breach her peace. I am her loyal ally. I am her warrior sister in times of war. I am her anchor. I am her sister supporter who champions her efforts. I am her accountability partner. I am her life preserver when she feels like she's drowning in the abyss of relatable women's issues. I am her genuine friend. I am her sister.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Flying high. Flying high.
Beautiful.
Thank you for that
Thank
beautiful
you.
piece.
Thank you.
Campaign. How you doing, sir? All right, salute. Oh, your mic is muted.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be on this platform with these great artists.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate having you here.
Yes, sir. So the theme was dreams and nightmares. And
Yes.
I wanted to talk about a life that was a nightmare. It's called a modern tragedy.
Okay, the mic is yours.
She was a crack baby. Miracle Sims was her name. Her mother, a crack smoking lady. The whole story just a crying damn shame. Herself a little bitty guppy from a small town pond who stole away in the night, leaving her grandpa farm with a bag and arm in search of a brand new life. Greyhound bound to New York City, the young girl Jo was sublime, unexplainably hooked with just one look at the nighttime New York skyline. Her dream of being a famous star, one in millions, multiplied 10 times. She got on a bus with a face plus 12 measly dollars and a dime. But leaving outside the Union Station, her fear dug in with merciless claws. She was a little bitty guppy from a small town pond in the ocean, face to face with jaws. And walking the streets on two tired feet, just a few dollars and jack scrap to eat. Her destination nowhere was a meaningless route. Entered Puss in Boots, the local prostitute, who snagged the guppy and carried her home, fed her and gave her a couch to sleep on. She played like a sheep, but finally showed her wolf teeth, growling. "Ah, bitch, you better sell some pussy. Ho, my rent ain't cheap. Every dollar you get, it belong to me. Disrespect my pimping and ho, you'll see how I cut your ass and leave you 6 feet deep." Intermission. Understand my derogatory position. The pen is my sword to slit as I record a modern tragedy, an urban rhapsody. So time passed on with the winds of change and found a little guppy in the depths of shame with hooker boots on, walking the strip in the rain. You could hear her story but never feel her pain. She do sick things her man can't even stand, hovering over her body. It's just a wrinkled old man. She couldn't cope with that. Was no hope in that. Only shooting heroin and smoking rocks or crack. She shook Puss in Boots and finally made the switch, but fell under the whips as the dope man bitch. She had Broadway dreams and Oscar dreams, reduced to a hooker and a cocaine fiend. It's a story that the author just won't tell because the publishers say poor and black don't sell. But it's a modern tragedy, an urban rhapsody. So time passed on with the winds of change and found a little guppy in the depths of shame with hooker boots on, walking the strip in the rain. Oh, it was the victim pattern. She learned that from her dad. She a ghost like the wind whenever things go bad. So for 6 straight months, she smoked cocaine out while the baby grew inside her. She lost 20 pounds. She don't eat right. She don't sleep right. Prostitute all day, stay high all night. 6 months along at the cocaine spot with the pipe in her mouth and her water dropped. And my tears flow like river. This story has forever gotten me because it's a modern tragedy, an urban rhapsody. So the ambulance came and got her, took her to County General, and that's where the baby, Miracle Sims, was born into this world. 2 pounds, 2 ounces with the shimmy and shakes, labor breathing and a heart that quake. Doctor say he never seen a baby look so bad. Even the nurses agreed, even they never had. Out the delivery room went both women and men who ran to the bathroom to cry in their hands. Seeing little Miracle incubated, attached to a breathing machine, 2 days old and addicted, a cocaine fiend. With the tremors and shakes, her mother looked on, wondering how she got so far gone and stayed so long. The lab test came back. It was determined to be her and the baby were both positive for HIV. And I don't mean to be condescending, but this ain't Hollywood. There are no happy endings. When you open your eyes to the sign of the times, our loved one dying, our little children is dying, and 12 days later, little Miracle died. Feeling guilty, her mother was torn up inside. She got all geeked up on another drunk binge and made her way down to the Brooklyn Bridge. Gave penance and tears as she silently prayed, and she leaped below to a watery grave. Just another statistic. But it's a modern tragedy, an urban rhapsody. That's that piece.
All right, bro.
Fantastic.
Well
Love
done.
that piece,
That was
man. Love
dope.
that piece. Yeah, it
That was
definitely
dope.
was.
Oh, my turn. All right, my turn. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
All right. Dang, that was good. I'm gonna do this one. It's called Color to Color. Y'all can hear me good? Okay. Color to color. Why did you kill our brother? Destroying our brown skin. Why did you kill our future? Oh my bad, guys. Why did you kill our future? Will it ever end? Tears fill the eyes of a broken-hearted mother. I ask, why are you destroying one another? Is there really a price tag on life? Have you ever heard their mothers cry? The screams of pain, the face of empty. Don't shy away, you gonna listen to me. I'm afraid of my own skin. Have to be careful of who I call friend. There is no unity, no community, just gangs with different names, needing to roll in packs, looking for someone to have their backs. Cowards, not capable to stand alone, using guns because they can't hold their own, not believing in themselves, so they take it out on someone else. Well, so they take it out on someone else. I'm trying to find out. Okay. No good background, no upbringing, just taking lives for no reason, displeasing us all, because we all take the fall. They say we are. They say we all are the same. Look what y'all have done to our name. We come from kings and queens, from strength like steel, and now we are known for the ones that kills. Killers of self, killers of youth, killers that look like me and you. My brown skin, why do you hate your face? Why do you shame your race? Leaving mothers' children alone because you took their fathers from their homes, ripping their mother's heart to pieces with no shame. Then your color is to blame. Brown skin, you going to kill us off. We're going to be distinct. Living no more. Is this what you want for you and me? Pulling a trigger, that wasn't hard to do. I'm a woman. I could pull a trigger too. You're a coward, a punk, weak, and a disgrace. I'm ashamed you wear my face. No need for the KKK clan. They got you black killing black plan. We are a race of integrity, not integration. A people of defeating, not self-elimination. Them yesterday, you today, and maybe me tomorrow. And we just become a people of sorrow. Our ancestors suffered and died for our freedom, for our rights. And now you're killing us over money and drugs on sight. Why, brown skin? The love of money is your thirst. You don't care who you hurt. That was your brother, someone's child. You have to change your lifestyle. They say we are crying dead tears. They believe they're the only one who fears your brown skin. Your power you abuse, your strength you misuse. I buried my brother because of you. Drugs and money took over your mind, and your real purpose in life you cannot find. Do you think you was created to kill, or to be behind bars made of steel, or to be the oppression over your brother? God demands we love one another, but he's far from your mind and your heart. That's what set us apart. We have enough people that hate our black man, and to lose one at the strength of your hands is beyond sad, is extreme grief. I can't believe I'm asking you for peace. You is me. I can't blame them for what they think. Your skin is brown just like mine, and you would kill me and our brothers at a drop of a dime. I don't hang out because of you. I worry about my kids because of you. This ain't what God wanted for you. Now I ask, what are you going to do? Find another brother and kill him in cold blood because he not from your hood? or you're set so he gets no love. Then you go to jail, life without parole. Is that how your story goes? I love you too. Trust me, it hurts to say these things, but it's true. My brown skin, stop killing yourself, stop killing us. Color the color. That's that piece.
All right. That was dope. Like that. All right. King Atterbury's up. This is a piece I title Forgive a Father. Some didn't know they dad. It's crazy, the disappearance. Once in a while we have to hear it, but instead we feel it. Mass conversations are what is really truthful. Society's so used to many things that's not beautiful. Creation of life is chi, therefore proceed into the future. No need to see it sooner, what super is the viewer. Conclusion of rough times is the strength of our mothers. Inseminated by a lover who didn't wear rubber. Consensual affection by a time of grown couples, unknown to them trouble or what's to come when they cuddled. Memories of harboring emotions from a picture. Could it be the wine and dinner or too much brown liquor? Years passing by, getting by from coolie high. Becoming grown, watching the clouds in the sky passing by. Absorbing sun from where you from when you're young, feeling dumb. Getting older, become wiser, then the anguish is done. King. Thank you. Appreciate that.
This piece is entitled Gospels. Gospels at my fingertips. Pages, clean and crisp, snapping, crackling as I turn them. Of all the books I have admired, yours is on my shelf. The cover invites me to adventure. The spine reminds me of the pillar of strength. The font entices. Yet, I have not read a single page. I just drank in the delicious appeal of its vision, wanting to read the hand-penned cursive. Of all the books never read, yours holds regret. There is still time, yet I fear it fades. Your story will make me bleed, red dripping tears of my veins, staining your pages. I don't want to mark your pages. Your gospel, a psalm I know will change me. I will become a perpetrator to prayer, the source of scarred knees. Books never read. I move yours closer to me. I want to soak in your ink and paper, into my soul, making it my religion, making it my treason of past life decisions. How could I change to become ready for your heaven? Oh, of all the books I cherish, it's the one I've never read. I am scared of paradise as opposed to the hell I live in. I know these sacrifices, the sacrilegious books on which I fed, just being close to the book you wrote, touching the pages that you live in, gives me comfort knowing you wrote soulfully for me when I am ready to give in. Valerie Lorraine.
All right.
That was dope.
Thank
Definitely
you.
was on a on point.
Change up the vibe a little bit. The name of this piece is called Recess. There was never a time in which we didn't think about the future. Dreams clutched themselves to our mind as we gathered around the sandbox, swinging and hanging from the jungle gym of infancy. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. When I grow up, I want to be a firefighter. When I grow up, it was never if I grow up. It's always been when. Innocence never doubts tomorrow. Elementary and meek children always embrace free. When did the life become a hunger game of hide and seek? They banned cops and robbers as a crackdown on zero tolerance of violence in schools, yet the guns themselves are still rampant. On January 17, 2021, Texans 21 and older can open carry without permits or training. Where's the logic? How many more of our children must we bury before we incite change? Today, there's an empty bed. Today, there's an empty car seat. Today, there's an empty lunchbox. Today, there's 19 children dead who planned to give in homework, who planned to see their crush when the bell rang for recess. Today, 18's children's when turned to never. And tomorrow, we'll probably be burying 18 more. Is this our future? Because there's no future without the children. So I pray. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Poem.
Whew.
Unmute your mic, Melodic Storm.
Uh-oh, I'm having a problem. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. All right. So I'm going to do two short pieces. This first one is called Obscurity Evolved. Slipping into an abyss of total obscurity. No lifelines around to pull you to safety. Releasing all connections to reality. Regressing, confessing, and still standing still. Missing the target with each attempt. Too stubborn to realize where the real truth lies. If I wallow in self-pity, I will continue to take on negative vibes and remain in that negative state. I have to be my biggest fan and stop giving that job to others who wish me an ill fate. Life, however hard, is always evolving and taking on problems that will continue to present themselves and dealing with them one issue at a time. Ignoring problems will just bring more problems. They don't just dissipate. I cannot wallow in self-pity because I found a better way. I used to cry, sulk, and was angry all day. It's been years since I've allowed situations to bring me to tears. I manipulate the pain into motivation. I get high off of successful situations. They say success is the best revenge. I say remove the revenge from the equation and focus on a higher vibration. I vibrate on a higher plane. I watch the leaves grow and listen to the rhythm of the rain. I got tired of taking in all of the ill vibes and the pain because focusing on all of that negativity can drive you insane. That's my first piece. So this next piece that I'm going to read, actually, I wrote it on Oscars night after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, because there were a lot of things going through my mind, and it like really bugged me out that that situation even transpired on on television. Okay. I want to be the Pauletta to his Denzel, the Latanya to his Samuel, the Jewel to his Nile, the singular point of contention to his sexiest smile, the sunset to his morning yawn, the precious diamond he would never dare to pawn, the confidant entrusted with the cheat codes to the kingdom, his constant muse, tapped for peace, light and inspiration, his best friend, his solace, his home, his lover, and his vacation, the Bonnie to his Clyde, the Queen to his Slim, the Nia to his Darius, love hauling all of his sweet hymns, the delectable semi-sweet chocolate giving him a palatable delight, his first thought in the morning, and his last thought before his kiss goodnight.
All right.
That
was a double banger, huh?
Thank you.
All right.
Unmute your mic, brother.
Oh, yes, sir. This is called Everybody Got a Shine. Everybody got a shine. Everybody got a grind. Even the dumb, deaf, and blind. From a love perspective, some people are too special to be left behind. Life is like a trip line, feels like a zip line. The years and the tears whirling in vision behind. The fears that you die or be left behind. But you in the present haven't lost no decline. Walking in the sunshine in a sweet state of mind. Having a sweet taste of wine. Walking around feeling fine. You got a thing inside you you can never deny. Someone loves you on high, like gleams from inside. A diamond crystal streams spring from your eyes. They used to be red from heartbreaking cries. When people told you lies, when people left you and just tossed you aside, and you swallowed your pride, and you got in your stride, doing your thing off in your own lane, kept your head up high, way high in the sky. Try as they might, they could never describe. Don't have the power, nor could ever apply to the level of greatness that your grind applied. And they stole your money on a tip to deprive. But like Maya Angelou, girl, still you rise. God on your side. Evil can't abide. Has no power where the divine resides. To hell with their lies. The jig is up. No devil can hide or stick by your side or obscure the pure in heart divine. From the messianic line, you graciously gifted, garnished, patient, luminescent, radiant, blessed in a pure state of bliss. On your celestial wedding day, you get a universe kiss. And the people out there that you loved and miss. But we in hell on earth, people can see this unknowing. On earth, people slaved you for this. But you was born for heaven. You was made for this. You're an overcomer. You're tenacious, no wonder. You won't give in, tap out, or cave under. Under pressure, you're a gunner. You're gonna make it through. Tough times look shady, even for the little babies. And we cry sometimes. Sometimes we lose our mind. Times like when our cherished loved one died. The pain we feel inside like eviscerating knives. Whole foundations uprooted from our lives. The battle inside. In just a blink of an eye, it can all be over. But God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. And you're a boulder. You were chosen by intelligent design because you're a lion. They won't be turned back. Retreat back or go back in the back because you know God got your back. And that's big facts. King of glory, who gonna top that? And remember that as you deal with the slick cats and the slimy rats, you gotta shine and a hellified grind, and the devil can't stop that. It's just a matter of time till you reflect in the shine of the shine. You will reap the fruit of the vine, and the enemy will always try to steal what you need to live every time. But you got a glorified shine. You're sublime. That's that piece.
All right, brother. All right.
You're on mute again, Faith.
Unmute your mic, Faith.
Okay, that was nice. Okay, that was a nice little short one I got right here. He stilled my curiosity with his deep stares. My heart beats fast with excitement and fear. I'm so shy, but I'm also a beast. He wouldn't believe the things I want him to do to me. I just need one day, 24 hours of pleasure. I'll make sure no one can measure. I will tease him with my soft touch and my loving kiss, leaving a feeling he will forever miss. When our eyes connect, they lock for seconds long, but the tension is extremely strong. I wonder if he's thinking what I'm thinking, because all he do is stare. When he's in my presence, I need to come up for air. I'm suffocating with lust. I want to make love to him, and I'm not even in love. But I'll take him to ecstasy. He wouldn't be able to handle me. Exploring his body, then exploding on his manhood. Damn, I want to say to this man, what's really good? Laughing out loud. I'm too damn chicken. Won't even wink an eye. Not afraid of rejection, just too shy. I would thunderstorm on that. Bump rain, soaking up the sheets like a hurricane. My tight, wet, warm candy melting on his skin while he massaged my walls deep within. The only thing that separates us is air. But it will never happen because all he do is stare. That's that piece.
All right. All right. This piece I title, Who Is He? Built from old ciphers, my knowledge of self is higher. My grip on life tighter, elevation becoming brighter. manifesting anything, anywhere when I appear. Some can't see the image of a man, only the glare. Science or religion, whichever grab attention. Addition or division, just listen and clear vision. True God traveling through galaxies exploration. On earth is just vacation, stillness is meditation. Not much for shining, show and prove what I do. Leave breadcrumbs on social media, busting a few moves. The cat be out the bag, so cool but never frosty. Completion of a project had my manager warm and fuzzy. So relaxed, demeanor give mixed vibes of nature. Once prepped the menu for life, now I'm a baker. Utilize my talent, the hidden skills I have. So many sleep on me that I keep a silent laugh. Statue of a Fool is a song I'll never sing. One thing I bring is many versions of a different king. King.
Ooh.
Thank you.
This piece is called How Long Will I Love You? How long will I love you? You never asked. A wave that is pulled back from the kissing sands. The stars that hang, holding on for one more breath as the dawn breaks. The ice mountains that crack, sliding, crumbling into the sea. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. No one could answer that for me. Pieces of me are within you. Seasons followed us on our journey here. One after another, they made the delicate fade into the next, leaving us. The blue sky changes moods, hiding the precious universe from our view, and forever will. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. I was here before you. I loved you before I knew how, or the reasons why. I gathered pieces of me from past lives and found you there too. That means I will love you for an eternity, and I have since the beginning of time. A moon that knew you before the tides obeyed, a sun that warmed you before my arms ever did. How long will I love you? You never asked. Rocks form in my heart, knowing that one day I will leave you in this life. Those same rocks pound the pulse that rhythms through me, knowing I will be here longer just because of you. I won't give in to the thoughts, only and just because you are here. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. Valerie Lorraine.
A sense of my blackness. The sound of blackness is intermittent silence, violently blaring his story upon lent eardrums, a rhythmic seep intoxicating faint heartbeats, a piece of me lynched and swinging from ancestral sown trees, dying each time the wind sings a massa's soliloquy. The sight of blackness is blindness, burnt to the surface, soot-stained charcoal wicks dipped in broken shards as they strip skin off the backs of the plantation's misfits. The scent of blackness is labored perspiration, stink from the toil of innate oppression, a pungent, piss-soaked fare of decaying cocoa butter and fragrant escaping. The flavor of blackness is borderline insipid, left on cognac-soaked tongues after greasy, mouth-watering feasts. Yeah, that was her treat. Bitrish yet bland blood-infused truths to eat. The feel of blackness is rough, weathered, leathered hide, bruised and wailed from years of strife. Oh, what a life. Hardened, generational cursed, strung like bull membrane, porous and polished for the scramble in the middle passage, to be subjected to further eternal damage. Hear it. See it, smell it, taste it, touch it. It's just a mere sense of my blackness. Poem.
Fantastic.
All right, brother. All right.
I love that piece.
Hello. So
Hello. Hello.
this piece is a little lighter, and this, and this is a piece that this is one of my more familiar pieces. It's called "I Almost Didn't Care." I almost didn't care, or at least that's what my head was telling my heart, because caring allows another individual to tear your world apart. You see, treating each other with care, honesty, and respect is too much like doing right when your heart only holds a delicate mode of consistency for just one night. I almost didn't care. I almost didn't care that my hasty moves were alarming to the tortoise-paced race you were intentionally running against yourself, trying not to get caught up in my siren songs that have strummed a beat for decades in your heart of gold. We've danced to this beat before, almost never, although never this deep, but always just as pure, untainted, and never tarnished, but always off key, because any sign of haste or uncertainty causes one of us to expediently flee. I almost didn't care. I almost didn't care when we always played the song on repeat and only danced to the first verse and never got to the chorus. Until that unintentional day we climaxed to the chorus only to crash and burn because we were both tone deaf and too rigid to fine tune a potential symphony. I almost didn't care, but I do.
Great piece.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Flamethrowers up in here.
Okay, so keeping with the theme, it was dreams and nightmares. So I wrote this piece today. Dreams and nightmares, black in America, who cares? Kids get killed every day. Teddy bears, Facebook shares, mean mugs, cold stares. We meet the clash of the titans. Never how you doing, king and queen. It's gaslighting and face fighting. Diminished opportunities, murder with impunity, no civil liability, no peace and tranquility. This low-paid slave wage job is killing me. It's not a sweet soliloquy. It's dog eat dog, and this dog food and meth got us bouncing off the wall. Fentanyl laced with my weed, I'm stuck in a mental fog. We bouncing big ounces. I copped another 8-ball. And this shit here eating me alive like jaws. Pants at my knees, I ain't nothing but draws. And my girl no pussycat, she ain't nothing but claws. She more like a rival in my fight for survival. My hand on the trigger, she called me a bitch nigga. And I mistreat her and beat her, then I beat her and eat her hypersexed on the ether. I think I'm going insane. And the arms of my brain held down with waist chains. Every new day is pain. I got no one to blame for being cursed, burst into this sewer manure drain. And I cry and ask God why he made us like this. But I learned to ask the world why they played us like this, made us walk through the fires of slavery like this. Children caught in the mix, hit, caught in the twist. Life's a son of a bitch. Dreams and nightmares, mean mugs, alcohol, drugs, and cold stares. Merchant hike they wares, we cop and we buy, and we bid another child back to the great by and by. Killed on the Ave, my nigga gone, who cares? Every day is gunplay, right where the children play. Hope is all the president eternally say, but not where I stay. I'm crying from death from this hell. Pray tell, skip to jail, more dreams and nightmares, where nobody cares. I could be mauled by a bear. Facebook shares and teddy bears, dreams and nightmares. Nobody cares, and they wonder that I don't care either.
That's some fire.
All right. All right. Definitely.
You're on mute, Faith.
All right. That was nice. Okay. I wanna do Okay. King, is we gonna do our poem tonight? I can't hear you.
What you say?
I said, are we gonna do our collab tonight?
No.
Okay. This okay. This is called Suicide. I decided to kill myself. Yes, commit suicide. Because this life I live, I wanted to die. So I'm going to say my last goodbyes to those I'm leaving behind. I don't, I'm sorry. Don't cry. Don't cry now that I'm gone, thinking of all the things you did wrong. I know you now have regrets for the things you did to me before I left. But this is something that had to be done. I'm talking to you all, each one by one. You talked about me, you used me, you hated on me for no reason. All I did was show you love, but it was no pleasing. So because of this long abuse, I have to kill myself just to get rid of you. Stop crying all those fake tears. You know you glad I'm not there. You just miss all the things that I used to give, but I have to kill this life that I live. But don't worry, I'm in a much better place. I'll leave you with my memories and a picture to see my face. To all my real friends and family that love me dear, don't worry because nothing changed. I will always be there. You can call and I still will be by your side to hold you up and keep our love alive. And you will never have to worry about shedding a tear or being alone until God take me out of here and bring me home. I didn't kill myself in the flesh. I killed the part of me that was a mess, the part that came with stress, the part that had to be separated from the rest, the part that came with greed. So you can say I killed them, not me. So to all that had died, in my eyes, rest in peace. Y'all thought I was gonna kill myself?
You're muted, King.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. This piece right here is titled Underneath the Air. What my eyes don't see, although my thoughts might be, inside of dreams that come true while I'm asleep, feeling free. What the soul don't know about the vibe coming close. It's an official download from sound notes moving slow as I embrace the taste of something fresh and so organic. There's a world inside a planet that needs a certain bandage. Hands of a healer or dealer strong enough to touch. With time, never I rush, admiring what's looking plush. As I'm seated, receiving, concentrating beyond myself, hoping that my mental health resonate on someone else. Find a thin line or thick shit that cover your mystic. Place me all over your lyrics, which is nobody's business. Good enough to be a trial and error becoming better. The endeavor of being lesser doesn't come across your dresser. Become a need to help you breathe off telepathic read. Allow yourself, allow your sight to really see a brother capturing what's seen. King.
Ooh,
Thank you.
powerful.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. And for the audience and the viewers out there, remember to click like, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more things going on, YouTube, Facebook. So, as I said, I want to thank everybody for coming out. And like I always say, peace, love, and happiness, peace, love, and poetry. And thanks to the producer, Q Ford. And
Yes,
Dwayne
all y'all.
Simmons. The Poetry Corner.